everyone, welcome back. It's time to talk about player ratings from our match against Swansea. Okay, so starting off from the back, Form did alright. I don't think he was at fault for the goal. He positioned himself well for when IU was at the byline. He had to stay near post. And then Routledge came in and he just couldn't, you can't really teleport to the far post in that quickly. So as I said, I don't think it was his fault. Overall, he didn't do much. It wasn't really tested that much. So I'd give him like, I don't know, a 6.5. Yeah. So moving on to Kyle Walker, I think he did really well. I'll give him a 7. He created loads of chances going forward, but he also did his defensive duties. Okay, so moving on to Ben Davies, I don't like being too harsh with the players, but you have to say that I think I'll give him like a 6 or something. He was at fault for their goal. I don't think there's any way to deny that. He wasn't fast enough to catch up with IU, but offensively he did really well. He made a few good runs forward. He either found the ball himself and then crossed it back to someone, so you can't really fault him for that part of it. But as I said, he kind of messed up the goal, so yeah, I'll stick with a 6. As I said, I don't want to be too harsh. Moving on to Toby Alderweireld, he was an absolute rock for us at the back. I give him a 7. He didn't do anything spectacular in a way. He actually had a shot at goal himself. Unfortunately, he didn't find the back of the net. But all round, he just put in one of those another amazing performances. Those sort of ones which aren't like, oh my god, so flashy, he does it really well. He just does his job. And that's what makes it so amazing, that he makes it look so simple. Anyways, he was brilliant. Moving on to his defensive partner, Jan Vertonghen. He was alright. It looked a bit shaky, him too, with Davies combined when IU ran at him. Apart from that, he looked alright. He made 1 or 2 runs forward, nothing notable. I think I'd give him a 6.5 just because of the IU thing, who troubled our whole defence in a way, so yeah. Dembele was absolutely amazing. He ran the midfield really well. He would run past anyone and everyone, nobody could stop him. So I would give him an 8 out of 10. The only thing I wish he would do a little bit more often, or actually just start doing it, is just taking shots. Sometimes he finds himself so well at the edge of the box, but he looks for someone else, which is fine in a way. If you're not confident, then you don't really want to waste a chance. I can understand that. But anyways, if he took some shots, maybe that would make him an all-round better player. Nonetheless, he's still absolutely amazing, and he really ran the game this time, and we can thank a lot to him for this game and how it turned out. Moving on to Dyer, he looked really good in the midfield again, but he also did alright when we went back 3 after Janssen came on. He did a nice few cross-field passes. One of the goals actually almost led to Ali scoring. So yeah, I would give him 6.5, 7-ish rating. Yeah, I think he did alright, nothing majorly wrong. Christian Eriksen, honestly, 9 for me. He was involved in all of the goals, either directly with an assist or scoring himself or setting up someone with an assist. And during the whole game, he would just create loads and loads of chances. He was really influential. He found space really well, and it was just amazing. He ran the game. Him and Dembele together, one being like the force and the strength of the team, the other being the magician in a way, and finding little pockets. Eriksen was my man in the match. I said that earlier on. So yeah, I will give him a 9 out of 10. So Dele Alli, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He had a really good game. He had a few chances himself, obviously the header and the bicycle kick, and he ended up scoring the equaliser, which was obviously quite an important goal. So moving on to Mr. Sissoko, I think he actually had a decent game. He ran with the ball, he intercepted when Swansea had any chances or passes in midfield. He looked pretty comfortable on it. He had his head in the right way, he had his head in the game. He did well, nothing spectacular, but I'm not expecting him to do miracles immediately. I like to see that he started putting in some effort into it, and that's good. I'll give him a 6, I think. Obviously he wasn't on the pitch for full 90 minutes, but he still did well, I think, while he was on the pitch. Son's an interesting one because his first half wasn't really the best. He had some poor first touches, unfortunately, which is really unlike him because usually his first touches are really good. He benefited a lot when Janssen came on, and obviously he scored a goal himself and created a few others. So I think I'll give him like a 6.5 just because if I'm looking at the whole game, just as I did for Eriksen, for example, I need to look at the whole game. But as I said, you can't fault him for the goal, so brilliant for that. And then talking about the subs, Janssen, highly influential in the game. He did really well. I think it was alright that we didn't start him. We needed to try something else. It didn't work. Pochettino saw that. He made a change. He turned it around. He changed the formation. And it worked. Janssen did really well. He contributed really highly to the game. Obviously, he set up Son's goal. So it was really, really good. I'll give him a 7. And then last but not least, talking about Nkudu. Nice little cameo. Nothing really notable. He wasn't really on for that long. So give him an average of like 6 or something, because as I said, he didn't do anything spectacular while he was on there, but he did alright for what it was worth. So obviously talking about players and reviews is really, really personal. It's just, this is my own view about this, so I'm not going to say that that's exactly how it has to be. Obviously not. Some people may have thought this player did better, or that one did worse, or saw more parts of the game. This is what I remember, and this is all around what I wanted to say. All around, I think we played as a team, and that's what really matters. We had, as I said, Eriksen was pretty influential in the whole game, and Dembele as well, but all around it was still a team performance in a way. You win as a team, you lose as a team, you play as a team, and that's what I like about this team all around, that I can't emphasize the fact that we're playing as a team, which is just brilliant. Instead of having like few individuals who spark the whole game, no, we actually have a system that works together. Please let me know your thoughts and your ratings. Do you agree with me? My bet is that most of you won't agree with me, which is totally fine, because that's how football should be. Everyone has their own opinions. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, then please leave it a massive thumbs up, and if you want to see more content from me, then hit the subscribe button down below, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!